Game of the week. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Atlanta Braves. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound today, Spencer Strider. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure. He wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Pitch misses. Ball 2. And another ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk. And
second. Right
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Check swing, no appeal. Strider, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man at second.
That's the ball. 3-0.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern.
Batting
You're
third,
talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the
Babe
ball
Ruth.
game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Babe Ruth at the plate now. That's ball 1. Gwynn, the lead runner at second. Williams at first with no outs. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. The throw into third, and they are rolling. Runners at the corner, still nobody out.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the third and final game of the series. And that misses. And that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Strider deals. And they're all loaded up.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's
Batting
been part of his
fifth,
career
left fielder,
since day
Mickey
one.
Mantle.
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Bases juiced, no outs. Outside. And now it's even 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Pass and misses. It's a strikeout.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a three-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
One out, bases full. Strike two.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Bases loaded, one away. Way inside.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And now here is George Brett. Bregman to first. Brett out on the play. They limit the damage here. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Back here with my pal Singy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Babe Ruth. Singy always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low twos. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
We go to the bottom of the first. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. And a strike. Oh, 1 down. Hard hit left side. One up, one down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. An offense that emphasizes a patient approach and controlling the strike zone, and they do it better than anyone. Right now, the top on-base percentage in the league.
And the frustration that can cause for the opposing pitcher, the opposing staff, because you're not going to go through these hitters quickly. They're going to be lengthy at bats. They're going to foul off pitches and many times end up taking a close pitch for ball four that pitcher maybe thought was a third strike. So, you know, teams like this, they can be really good in the long haul. Don't expect just the short stints and explosive innings, but over the course of 9 innings, you look up and they usually have one more run than you do.
And that drops in for a strike.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Posada collects, fires to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Outfield playing straight up now. Now a chance for Chipper Jones. And there's a ball. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Next pitch is downstairs.
No. 3-1.
Eddie Matthews waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
And he deals. And they'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty. That one ripped. Gwynn makes the catch, inning over. Top of the second, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jose Ramirez. Strider back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yeah, exactly.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Derek Jeter at the plate and takes high there. On the ground to third. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
So 2 down now, and here is Tony Gwynn. Walked his first time. This one lifted in the air, left field, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the inning, and now Eddie Matthews. Swung on, belted. That one's deep. Wow! It went off the roof of the restaurant. What a shot! He sends it out of here. Home run number 30 on the year, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Ozuna launched a homer in his most recent game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ruth, a former MVP, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a 2-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Next one misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off. But everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches. Not letting him get his hands extended. But, of course, that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Now, number 9. Swing and a ground ball. Fires across the diamond. 2 down.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Matt.
Here's Matt Olson. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Tied up here in the early going. Fought off foul. And that's too high. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Brett makes the play, and that will end the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. 3rd inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Bernie Williams.
Right through there for a strike. Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Now batting,
Babe Ruth, the next to
designated
hit.
hitter, Babe Ruth.
And that one almost hit him.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Way high there. Ball 3. These 2 offenses could put up runs in a hurry. The other way. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Garrett in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing went around. 0-2 now. One out, the runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Missed inside with the curve. That one misses. And now 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. It's there, and that's a great play. One left for the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at 1. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
Baseman, Alex Bregman.
That's in there, and that's strike 1. Bregman with a homer in his last game. Next offering is fouled back. That one the other way. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting ninth.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Harris, the former Rookie of the Year, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. That catches the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. Wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside. Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Braves go down quickly here. Still tied, 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jorge Posada.
And a first offering a fastball for a strike. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? That one missed.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
And up next for New York, George Brett. Grounded out his first time up. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. In the air, left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
Second baseman, Jose
That or
Ramirez.
just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
And a foul ball. Posada stands at first with one out.
Ball two.
This one in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Got him swinging.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
So digging in, Derek Jeter. That
One
one
ball,
not
no
close. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-1. De La Cruz started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. Misses off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Jones stands in now and watches strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Outfield playing straight up now. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And ball 1.
1-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's a big power threat. Eddie Matthews. He's already homered here in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Runner on the move. And that is out of play. Now snap throw to first. Back in there standing. Man at first, one away. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. And that's way high. Ball 1. And delivers outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one catches the zone. 3-1. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Hit in the air, left field, Mantle. And that is that. One left for Atlanta. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Strider back to work. This one high in the air to left center. Ozuna ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Bernie Williams. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2.
Now pitching for
Chris
the Braves.
Sale is forced to the mound after the injury.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year. So he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And that skips into there. Sale was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next to hit, Babe Ruth. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Check swing, called strike. down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
This one in the air. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Back at Truist Park, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, number 9. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ball 1.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is downstairs. On the ground. In time to Gehrig. And Olson is set down.
Now batting, second baseman Alex.
Here's Alex Bregman.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Liner picked on the hop at first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen, Joe Jimenez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Rasmussen also throwing. Just missed.
That's inside.
And another ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence.
Now
4
batting,
pitches
left
for the
fielder,
walk,
Mickey
and that last
Mantle.
one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And fouled off. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's too low. And the count is 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One gone here.
Now batting.
Here's the
Catcher,
Yankees
Jorge
catcher now,
Posada.
Jorge Posada. He is struck out, and he is walked. That one outside, and that's ball one. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Ground ball right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Wins the race to the bag, and they do get the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. George Brett stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Garrett at second with two down. Line drive, that's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with two out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ramirez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Runners on first and third, two away. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at one. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Check swing, called strike. Runners at the corners with two outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bottom of the sixth inning, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. That one lifted to left. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Both two in this one. Acuna measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Just missed. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. And another ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Man at first with one gone. Ellie De La Cruz next up for the Braves. Now the infield shifts to double play depth. Step off throw to first, and he's back in safely. Fastball for a strike. Popped up. Garrett. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Step off, throw to first. Acuna gets back easily. Jones stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
2 outs. Late swing fouled off.
Two and two.
Way high.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Eddie Matthews would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. See you later. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-1.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 away with nobody on. Eddie Matthews next up for the Braves. He's already homered in this game. And that's outside. Next offering upstairs. Ruth, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
So, man aboard, Marcell Ozuna. Next up for the Braves. Absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. Got all of that one. The 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Two outs, nobody on. Now it's the Atlanta catcher.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
No strike.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch in the dirt. It's 2-2. that one down the line, and foul ball. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that. Battling with 2 strikes. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff, but base hit.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. And that is in for a strike. Going on. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The Yankees looking to rally. Just missed. To third, and that's a fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Now he'll turn for second, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
batting,
Just found a way to
fielder,
slide that ball down the
Tony
third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And now Tony Gwynn. Right through there for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
In the air to left down the line, and that drops foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
It can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And here is Bernie Williams. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
Getting ready to hit. And right back to the mound. Throws to first, and that is that. The Yanks lead 1.
Now pitching for
We're
New
back
York.
in a new pitcher here to start
Number
the bottom of the
74.
7th. Ryan Walker.
Ryan
He last
Walker.
pitched 2 days ago. And now it's Alex Bregman. Line drive, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Now here is Michael Harris II. First pitch swinging.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity.
Garrett, 1 at second. Relay to first, double play.
Now
3-6-1 double
batting,
play, in my
right
opinion, is one of the
Ronald
toughest plays to make.
Acuna
You've got a pitcher
Jr.
covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Outfield playing straight up now. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. What a stop. Gathers and throws. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Braves 5. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. Sale back to work. That's a slider for a strike.
Well, bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And next for New York, Mickey Mantle.
Mickey. Mantle.
And there's a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And now 1 and 2. Stays alive. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that one is in the dirt, and the count's full. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Posada tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Gets under it and pops it up. De La Cruz pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
George Brett stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. First pitch just misses. Sale ready.
Oh.
Mantle leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Oh.
In the dirt. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher for the Braves, Joe Jimenez.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year. So this seems like a calculated move.
Ramirez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, not a whole lot behind that pitch. It's off speed, but it still stings. Getting hit by a fastball is a whole different story.
Jeter, the next to hit, takes outside. Tying run at the plate. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. The Braves pen comes through in fine fashion. Home. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
De La Cruz.
And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Next offering is down low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Oh, tough night at the dish, punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Jones, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Just missed. Check swing, and he held up. The 2-1. Foul ball there. And it remains 2-2. That's inside.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 6-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
1 out, base. Manager out of the dugout.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 13, Billy Wagner.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering upstairs. Fastball for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And now the count is even. That one is upstairs.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2.
Now
Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Foul ball. Matthews, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Now it's the Atlanta catcher.
9.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That clips the corner. That's down and in.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Right side, Ramirez. That's out number 3.
He's out.
But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees. We go to the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Tony Gwynn. 2 of the most potent offense. Is in the game squaring off. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Jimenez, in his 9th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Bernie
Now the
Williams.
number 2 hitter, Bernie Williams. 0 for 3 in this one. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A laser to left. It's 6-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Manager out of the Jeff Hoffman on to try and close it out.
Say opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is fouled back. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next offering is outside. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball to the right side. Olsen steps on the bag, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate. He's 2 outs away, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. And that's in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Ball 1 there. Next pitch is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swings and misses. Yankees with only 1 out remaining.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Mantle, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Breaking ball in there for a strike. This could end it. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next game of the week.